Hello folks, and welcome back to another hardcore SnowRunner episode. My own self-imposed hardcore mode. And in the last episode we brought some concrete blocks up here. That'd help if I unpacked. Yep, that's not what I wanted. Yep, there we go. Got a little happy with the buttons. And I went over to where I dropped all the wood off the cliff just to make sure that I could get it. And I can. So I loaded up 2 of them. And I'm just going to drop them off here because I can't deliver them yet. That's actually the second mission. So I have to complete the first one first, which kind of makes sense. Complete the first one first. And put it over close by so my OCD doesn't go too awful crazy. I am a picture straightener. Restore crane. And I'm just going to leave that truck here for now. Actually, I'm going to leave them both here for now, because we have to jump over to the twin steer that in the last episode I got flipped back over and reloaded. And we're going to run these over to cabin zone number 2, because part of this mission is to deliver 2 cabins, and you will see that it already says that I've delivered 2 cabins. I really have not. Those are the same 2 cabins from the last mission. So even though you can, well, even though I was able to put 2 cabins on for the last mission and leave them on there without having to take them off, it's still glitchy, and it's still reading that they are there, and it's giving me credit for it. So since this is hardcore mode, I could just leave them like that and accept it, but I am still going to deliver 2 cabins over there. Just because if it wasn't for the glitch, I would have to do it anyway. It's the spirit of it. Plus, I haven't had to cross the river in this truck yet, so I want to see if it can do it. Okay, I don't know why my video is not showing up on Twitch, so let me get out of it and go back into it. So for those of y'all that don't know, what I do is, there it is. In order to get the videos on YouTube, I do it on Twitch and then download the videos, edit them, and then put them on YouTube. Because that's the only way I could figure out how to do it. I don't have a very powerful computer. It's just a cheap Walmart laptop. And Twitch was just a means to an end. And I actually enjoy doing the Twitch. So even if I had a computer, I could just do the videos without going through Twitch. I'd still use Twitch. I like it when people talk to me. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you want to check out the live version on Twitch, it's the same alien pirate on Twitch, and I'm normally streaming usually about 6 days a week, sometimes even 7 days a week, from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. at least. And I play other games. After I do this episode, come on. After I do this episode, then I'm gonna throw some Long Dark up and play a little bit of that. And I'm still working on, well, I have to download or re-download Subnautica. Bought it, and I tried getting on it earlier today and could not. It kept saying there was an error, so I've deleted it and I'm going to re-download it. Probably had something to do with my internet provider. Sudden stink. But they are the only game in town. So it's either them or satellite, and satellite just isn't going to cut it. Got another cable company in the area, and they're a little bit smaller, and I do know some people that have them, and they say the internet is not very good. So if I'm going to do this streaming thing, I need fairly decent internet. Come on, you can climb out. There you go. Okay, so cabin zone 2. Okay, cabin zone 1 is there. I didn't think I had anything. Cabin zone 2. I guess I did. Might have been where I put the last 2 cabins, was over there. I thought I put the last 2 cabins at cabin zone 1. Nope, doesn't show any cabins in there. Okay, so it was cabin zone 2. Which make it a slight little bit more difficult. But I do believe the twin steer is up to the task. Actually, I have no idea. I haven't taken the twin steer across the river. But we are going to do it in a few minutes. I do need to get some gas first. Ooh. And yes, I do know I passed the gas station. And this is hardcore mode. I cannot use a gas station. It is against my rules. Daggone. Those rocks are trying to hurt me. Oh, I've got suspension damage. That's why they're hurting me so much. And I have a cure for that. But I was just thinking that normally I don't have an issue coming through there with any major damage. But with the suspension having issues, it's going to produce more damage. Alright, so now we should be good. Lights on for safety. I got passed the other night by a guy that he was hauling ass. I mean, it's 55 mile an hour and he must have been doing 80 at least. And it's nice and dark out. And he's running with no lights. So I figure he got into some kind of trouble. Could have possibly got into an accident and he's running away. Or at some point he saw a cop and blacked himself out to try to get away. I don't know. But he was moving. Alright, so I still have the Caterpillar forklift over here that can take these off once I get over there. So then I have to figure out a way to get the Caterpillar back up in this truck. And I'm going to see if the forks and the boom are strong enough to lift the front end of it up so that I could try to pull it up onto the bed of this truck and bring it back. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to pull it back and it'll drown coming across the river. because my heavy equipment lowboy is sitting up top of the mountain up there, and I really don't want to bring it all the way down here just to pick up the forklift. But I might be able to find a spot or some kind of berm or something that I can use as a ramp. That's what I'm hoping. So if I can get around this tree without tipping over, we will be good. No problem. Really would like to fill the tank up before I cross the river. So I think what I'll do is once I get up here, getting ready to make the turn, I'll bring another truck out to fill this up. I would just feel better with a full tank of gas in case I have an issue. And the truck I bring out can sit right here in case I do have an issue and help me out. Got to think ahead. Hope for the best, plan for the worst. So I am going to bring you. Actually, it's not a good idea. Well, yeah, it is. Because this does not have a big fuel tank. But if I run into an issue before I take this out, I'll bring the 750 over and fill it up. Now I'll probably bring the Hummer. Haven't had the Hummer out in a while. Repair. Oh, okay. I was just looking, said repair. I don't have repair points, but I have a spare tire. Now we've got refuel. So let's see if the twin steer can make it across the river, across both rivers, both parts of the river. Oh, and I forgot, I've got an oh, for a second there I thought I had an active suspension on this truck. I guess I don't. So this was the easy part. The hard part is going to be navigating these turns up here, because this thing is huge. Okay, let's do a little winch action, just in case. Alright, so far so good. Got an easier transition here across the bridge. I would rather be doing this when it was light out, but no advancing time. And a smart person in this situation would probably just park it and do something else until daylight. But that wouldn't be as much fun. And now that I'm on this side of the river, if I do flip it over, I do have the forklift over there that can reload it and should be able to flip it back over. So if you're playing this map and you do not own twin steer, I would highly recommend it. This thing has not let me down yet. Now, this twin steer, I'm running it with the standard suspension and the smaller tires, because I have found that's a lot less tippy. If you put the bigger suspension on it, the higher one and the bigger tires, then it does tend to get a little bit on the tippy side. And let's do safety winch just in case. Better to have it hooked and not need it than need it and try to fool around trying to hook it up as you're flipping on your side. There's an embankment right there. I might be able to hook up the easy. There we go. So the twin steer can do it. Definitely buy you a twin steer if you don't have it. Alright, so let's unpack the cargo, stop the engine, change trucks, and since I already have 2 on there, I mean, I've loaded all 4 of these on there at one point or another. All I'm going to do is just take these off, because I don't want to screw with the mojo now. It's got it accepted. My menus are working properly, so we'll just leave those 2 up there. Centered, yep. So shouldn't have any issues backing up out of here. As long as I do it nice and slow. And drop you down. That's one down. Keep it in low so I don't go too hard into it. Yes, I think that'll be alright. We'll give it a try. Yep, didn't clear it. Whoa. Ah, crap. Hit the wrong button in advance time. Alright, so now we got to find a spot to load this thing up at. Yeah, let's get those forks up. I was kind of eyeing this area right here. So I don't know if that's steep enough. But it might be. So it all depends on how far I can take the western steer out there. So let's stop the engine. change our trucks, and see what the Western Star can do, or the twin steer. So I'm figuring if I can get straight out there without drowning it and then back up, I may be able to use the forks to help me lift the front end of the forklift up until the front wheels can get on the back of the truck, and then I might be able to winch it on. That looks kind of deep. It is deep. And I'm thinking maybe I should just take the twin steer right there where the forklift is straight out. Ooh, I wonder if... Oh, you know, that might be better right there. Let's try that. Or maybe even over where that car is. No, I think this would be better here. We'll give it a shot. You never know till you try. So right there, and nope, not show damage. Lift the front end up enough. I think it will. So change trucks here. Give me the winch. And yes, because it's right in the center. But it won't reach. Dang it. Okay, so attach the winch there. Let's try it again. There we go. That's the one I wanted. I wonder. No, it probably will not let me pack it like this. But I might be able to reach it from the front now. Ooh, I can. And we have one packed forklift. A little off-centered, but I think it'll be alright. And I want to get those front wheels on the ground. and pack it. Change trucks again. Won't let me change. Okay, so let's unpack it. Change trucks. And get this on the deck of the truck. Alright, we're ready to roll. Let's knock the fence down. Could go over that way. I don't remember. Get up by the house here. But then I'd have to come through this really muddy area, which I don't think the truck would have an issue with. Could come over here and go straight through. I don't think I've crossed. Oh yeah, I did cross here once. Not in this playthrough, in the other one. So I don't know. I'll make a decision when I get up here. It's just right there. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. Hopefully those blocks hold. They look like they're moving a little bit. I'd feel better if it was chained down. So I took the straight through there. I took the what was it? The P16 and the collab through here. So if they made it through here, this truck should be able to make it through here. P16 did need a little bit of help. Kind of got stuck on a rock. Sure we have maximum traction. Yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot about a little bit of wood sitting here that will chew your suspension up for no real reason. So let's try going around this way. this house. No, there's no good way to get up here. So I do have to come down to at least here. And I can go over here if I can get into this rut. And right over here is a little swampy area I can go through, and it's a straight shot over. But now I've got a good bit of suspension damage. So I gotta be a little bit careful. Yeah, straight through those trees. To my right, and then we'll cross the river. And we get the forklift back. So it appears that on this map, the twin steer can do it all. And it's about out of gas. So I need to get it to the garage. And we'll get this crane, or this forklift off here. And then we'll see what we've got next. So I still need a lot of metal rolls, which means I have to take several more loads of steel from the warehouse over here take that over to the rolled steel factory so it can make me some rolled steel or metal rolls. And then everything else I think will be fairly easy to get. Unpack. Change trucks. You lifted up high. And then let's unload you properly. Proper way to unload a forklift in SnowRunner. Okay. Well, won't let me go in the garage. So that's working all right. There we go. Move to the garage. Oh, it wouldn't let me move to the garage there for a second. And let's get you moved in. Alright, so let's take a look at, I have the concrete slabs. I know where they're at. The fuel is sitting right here. I need 10 bricks. Concrete slabs are all right over at the cabin construction area. So they're all either in here or waiting. Yeah, they're all in here right now. So I just need trucks to go over here and pick those up. And then get a load of bricks, which I'm going to wait until I get this fuel delivered. And then bring this truck back down with the trailer and start collecting these bricks. I still have a few bricks left to go. And I can also, I believe, either get them from this warehouse or from this warehouse, and it's an unlimited supply. But I do want to clear this map out and get all of the extra stuff. So yeah, bricks are at this one, and it's an unlimited supply of them, so I can load up here. Alright, but we will start on that in the next episode. Let me know what you think. How did I do? What can I do to improve? I would appreciate any feedback, and I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.